Good afternoon. It's Long Haul Gypsy here, just bringing you a little update on what we're up to today. So, be back in a moment. Hello from California. We're up gonna make a delivery in the morning of some Tropicana orange juice. So it's been a really nice trip, not rushed. As many of you know, 2 days ago we were picking up this load in Fort Pierce, Florida. So it's really been a really nice steady run. With this load, we had to get an inspection done to make sure the load hadn't shifted before we actually deliver. So we did that today, and this morning that was taken care of, and we're at a Flying J in Ripon, R-I-P-O-N, California. I was able to get my laundry done today, which is nice because I was about to run out of essentials. So nice to be here at the Flying J, and was able to get a nice breakfast. While they have the inside seating of the Denny's here is closed, they have a very nice tented outdoor area that I was able to sit at, and the temperature's great. So definitely was comfortable. The staff was amazing, and I had a really nice hot breakfast. Got me one of the breakfast skillets with chorizo and vegetables and eggs and potatoes, which I don't eat potatoes, so I didn't eat any of those, but just ate the good stuff. And plan to go have something for dinner too, because sometimes, especially with the pandemic that's going on, it can be a little difficult to get an actual hot meal. So that's been nice. Still not having problem finding healthy options out here. So I would suffice it to say, in the last couple of weeks that I've been out here on the road, I've actually been able to drop a couple pounds. So that makes me a happy girl. So definitely in the direction that I prefer to be in, on the healthier side, because I know I gained a few pounds while I was at campus and for my PSD. Just saying, the food, you know, between campus, campus didn't have a whole lot of healthy options. In fact, I remember being there the first few days and I was like, oh my gosh, because, you know, they give you a certain amount of money to spend on each meal, and when I didn't want that all spent, they would like shove brownies and cookies on my tray. So God love them. I mean, because they were good, but you know how it is. They put it on the tray, it goes back to the room, and eventually it gets eaten, because as many of you know, when you're in that phase of your training, there's not a whole lot to do while you're at campus. There's just not. So eventually, once you've especially taken your past your PSD portion and you've taken your test and you're just sitting around waiting on life to get started, there's not a lot to do. So, and from what I see from other people's videos, the weather hasn't been very kind. I'm sorry. I've been on the road and going to great places like Florida and California and in between, and we've had the best weather. So knock on wood. I know that can change instantly. So especially here in California, you know, this is the time of the year where you're likely to get a bunch of wind and stuff, and while the signs were out and everything saying that the possibility is there, really it has been a very uneventful and pleasant experience thus far. So other than that, today, the rest of today is just going to be relaxing. Go in and get a leisurely shower, update on shower situations. You know, I did the video with in Tucson, Louisiana. Was it Louisiana? Yes. So shout out to my friend Ray. He commented to me in a private message that he lives there in Louisiana, there where I was the other day. He's still waiting on a TNT trainer, so I hope that happens real soon, Ray. But regardless, the very next day in Arizona, I was about to get ready to start driving, and Willie's experience in Tucson was bad as well. His shower experience, he just said it was horrible all the way around. So yesterday morning before I started driving, he stopped at a TA so that I could get a good shower. So very, very sweet of him. He's just completely respectful, and you know, he just really does put others first. It's just who he is. So if you guys watch his videos, don't forget to subscribe and like his videos. Definitely want to be out there for No Cap Thursdays. But he just is a really genuine person, so you guys give his channel a little love, and know that I'm in real good hands out here, and I value this every single day. So yesterday I was able to get a shower. So look, today, folks, luxury at its best. I'm getting a shower for the 3rd day in a row. That won't always happen, but when it can, you just take advantage of that situation, and you just go with the flow, so to speak. And same with the hot meals. You know, when you get a chance to have a hot meal, take advantage of it. You know, make good decisions, but take advantage of it. When I get my own truck, there'll be a lot of cooking going on, so I'll get hot meals most days. But that's just me. Some people don't like to do that kind of stuff, and I understand. But over the last few days, I've really been fortunate to go in, and there'd be salads or things that are on my meal plan that I enjoy. So again, it's what you make of it. You can make good choices if you choose to make good choices. Also planning to get out here in a little while and maybe take a walk around the lot, you know, while it's still daylight, while I feel like it's completely safe. I think before I go shower, I'm going to go out and take a walk around this lot. It's a good size right now. There's not a whole lot of there's trucks here, but there's still a lot of empty space. So it would be probably here in the next 15-30 minutes, I'll probably go out and take a nice walk, get some exercise in, you know, be a little more active than stagnant. I've got plenty of time this evening to, you know, get on my tablet and watch a movie or a show or something on Netflix and Hulu. Streaming TV is where it's at, right? And maybe even, I don't know, just play around. Don't want to go to bed too early, because I'll be up too early, if you know what I mean. And I am starting out in the morning, so by the time I start out in the morning, I will have a 34-hour reset, so clean clock, which means Willie's going to do a rolling 34. I started mine that way, and by the time my shift is over tomorrow, he should have a reset. So when you're teaming, 34-hour resets don't necessarily mean 34 hours sitting, so that's always good. Now if you're solo and you run your clock out, sorry bud, it's 34 hours straight sitting. But you know, normally, I know from previously when I was out here, when I had to do a 34, I definitely utilized the time to do things that I needed to get done. You know, clean the truck, do laundry, just kind of catch up on some sleep that you may not get otherwise. So anyway, all right, this video is getting long enough. Just wanted a little update. So at this point, once I deliver this load in the morning, which I'll be delivering, as far as mile count for TNT goes, should be around 6,300. A little slow start to my TNT as far as miles goes, but remember, I took care of some business at home, and you know, we couldn't deliver until Monday morning, so you know, I'm not stressed over that. You know, my miles will get here. I know that at some time shortly, I've got to stop through Springfield and pick up my TWIC card, which I was notified that it's there, and then I have to stop through Indianapolis and at least get my son to bring my driver's license up to me, because that is in as well. So no big deal, doesn't really require any major amount of home time, and then we can just do what we need to do. Of course, I don't know what Willie's plans are for any home time or whatnot, but we'll just go with the flow. My theory is that I'm going to get in my truck when it's time for me to get in my truck. So in the meantime, patience is key, and just you know, gleaning every bit of information and experience that I can out of this time. I think a lot of people are fussing about the 50,000 miles, but as someone who came from another company that required very few miles for training purposes, you know, maybe 50,000 is a lot, but look at it at this point. Most people have never driven a commercial vehicle before, and it's going to give you some time to become completely familiar. Not completely, it will always be learning, but the macros, the procedures to deliver at your, you know, your 90, pick up from your 01, any stops you might have. 50,000 miles is going to go very fast, and just take it day by day. Don't get stressed over it. So if I'm not stressing 50,000 miles, you shouldn't stress it either. I've probably, before, when I was driving, I probably did a, you know, 150,000, 160,000 miles on my own before. So this is just easy breezy for me. I mean, yeah, I have moments where all do it. My father would say it didn't matter how long you've been driving, you're going to have moments where it feels like you've never driven before, where you've never backed up before, where you've never done this, that, or the other. And there'll be days that seem super easy. So just go out there, do your best, be safe. And I'm going to call this video a wrap. So peace out. Love you guys. Be safe.